Good morning. So today I've got quite a few things planned. I'm heading out on my bike by myself to a village not too far from where I live, but it's like right on the coast and it's a really nice place to go. There's a really good cafe there that I go to a fair bit on my bike, and it's just a great place to stop. So I'm going to ride there after I've watered some plants for one of our friends next door. They're away on holiday, so we're watering their plants for a week. So I've got to go and do that. And then I think I'm going to make myself a coffee there, and it's like a clubhouse thing. And then we'll get my bike and we can head to where I'm planning to go. Although, because I'm going on my bike, I won't be able to bring the drone, but that's fine. I think if the vlog's too short by the time we get home, I might take the drone out somewhere, maybe go down to the pastures again, see if anyone's around as well, maybe anyone's up for doing something later on. That's the thing in the holidays, it's really hard to meet up with everyone because they're like got different stuff and I'm working or they're working. So yeah, I'll go water them plants, then we'll head off on the bike. Just stopped at the first place. This is like the first village I come to, and then I'm off to the cliffs. I was gonna see if Joe was coming and meet me, but he's only around later on, so I might do something him after this, but we'll see. So just behind me where those rocks are, and we've got to go round the other side of that, then along a quite big cliff where we jump. It's called Culliner's Point, which is like one of the biggest cliff jumping spots around here. Ride along the top of that, then keep going along the crag. It's like, it used to be a normal footpath, it's been all closed off now, but you can still get over. It's a little bit sketchy, like there's some bits where it's just dropped off and just massive chunks, but it's alright for the most part. So behind me is Culliner's Point. Now that, I was saying, is probably one of the biggest cliff jumping spots in Northumberland. I've done that with a couple of friends not that long ago, it's probably about last year, and it was so good. I can't wait to go back there. It's just trying to find time off, and also we kind of prefer if we've got an adult there, because that place is bad. Like, if something happens there, we can't get any help, there's no service here, and it's really hard to tell when it's deep enough. Like, if you look there, there's rocks straight away, but apparently it just drops off. So once the point goes out, then it gets really deep really quickly, but you can never tell. And at low tide's the best time to jump because obviously it's higher, but apparently it's still deep enough. But I don't know, when you're jumping off that height, you kind of want to be fairly certain you're not going to touch the bottom. But it is such a good place, and I actually love jumping there. arrived at Craster, just gonna go into the cafe now, get some food and a drink and then head off again. So finished up the cafe stop, now I'm gonna jump back on the bike and head home. Okay, so just got some food and all that kind of stuff, sorted a few things I had to do out. Now I need to wash my bike, then after that I've got a little bit of work to do. I don't think I'll be doing much for the rest of the night like I thought I was, but we'll see. We'll try and make some plans and try and do something fun, but I don't know if I'll be vlogging it because I feel like today's already been quite a long video. So I'm going to wash my bike, show you a new piece of gear that I've just bought on behalf of Go Media, which I'm really excited about, absolutely love it. So yeah, quick time lapse of washing my bike, and then I'm going to show you the stuff I've got upstairs that I've recently bought for Go Media's client work. Alright, so one thing I want to quickly show everyone before I end this video, but recently I've been saving up with my jobs to try and pay for things to invest in Go Media. And when I say invest, I mean like buy equipment to hopefully make the business better and make the services we offer a lot better. Also putting money towards websites and that kind of thing, but mostly it is going into equipment, which I know people are like, oh, equipment doesn't matter, and yet it doesn't massively, but it just helps to be that confident that when you're filming a video for a client, you know it's going to be good, there's not going to be any hiccups, and that's the important thing. So lately I've been looking into upgrading my camera. I'm thinking about keeping this camera mainly for YouTube, like things like this, and just throwing it in the back of my bag because it's a Micro Four Thirds camera and it's got a tiny sensor, which is a 2x crop over like a full frame camera, which means the lenses are a lot smaller. And the bodies are smaller and the batteries are quite small and all that kind of thing. Everything's just really compact. So that's why I've been looking into buying a new camera, but keeping this for YouTube because I'm looking at maybe like a full frame camera, or even like a Nikon, which isn't usually the obvious choice for video, but Brandon's got a new Nikon. It's like equivalent to a Canon 80D, so it's actually an APS-C size sensor. But it does this thing where it's like, does this 5mm crop thing, so it kind of becomes very close to a full frame. So I'm looking into maybe that because Nikon have such a good range of prime lenses that are really affordable, as well as you can get like cinema lenses, which are really old antique kind of lenses, which work really well with Nikon and Canon because like the big players when it comes to cameras. And Nikon are also releasing like a mirrorless camera, which is much more aimed for video, and that's coming out very soon, which everyone's really excited about, and people are hoping that Canon will do the same very shortly. So I've been speaking to a few people and they've advised me just to hold off, wait for the Nikon mirrorless and the Canon mirrorless to come out, look at each other and choose between them. If I could have a preference, I would probably say Canon, just because of the choice of lenses that they have for videographers. So I'm going to look into that, but I'm going to hold off, as I said, and by that time I should have enough money to actually buy it. But anyway, this is one of my most recent and probably biggest purchases I've made with Go Media starting, apart from like setting up my desk and stuff. All of that was quite expensive. But this is a Manfrotto MV-MX Pro 500, which is one of like the best Manfrotto monopods you can get. So what this is, it's not a normal tripod where it has 3 legs, although it does have its feet. This is something a lot of video monopods tend to have. It does fold out. I'll put one of Peter McKinnon's video in the description because he made a really good video about this exact monopod. Now it's got a few things that like a high-end kind of normal tripod would have. So obviously you can extend it. It goes actually really far. I wouldn't ever have it as far high as it can go. And then if you fold the feet out, it becomes actually really stable. Like I would probably use it for some things that I would usually use a tripod for, especially at the minute when I haven't bought like a fluid head tripod. But anyway, this has a fluid head, so if you look here, this head comes up automatically, so put it like this, I'll let go and see how it smoothly pans back up. Now if you've got your hand on that, then you go like really smoothly. You get really slow shots. Now I will show you some of the shots from this when I release the Trotters Barbershop promotional video. I'm planning to do it on this channel, just release it on here. And then you'll see a lot of the shots I did with this. You can also do things like you can tilt it forward like that, and it's got a ball head at the bottom, so these feet can like move like that. So when you've got that planted, you can kind of like tilt forward, right, left, and all that kind of thing. So it's really versatile for everything I want to use it for, and it's a great addition to have for me and Brandon to use when filming. It also has the Manfrotto quick plate, which is like pretty much every videography company uses these. And you can get plates, say you've got a glide cam, you can get a Manfrotto plate, so you literally never need to change the plate on the bottom of your camera, and so it's just snap in, snap out. So I'm really looking forward to using this more. It's not really something you'd use for like maybe interviews where say your client's sitting there talking about his business. You wouldn't really use it for that, purely because it's not mega stable. Like, it's stable for a monopod, it's probably the stablest monopod you can buy. But in terms of like compared to a tripod or a really high-end tripod, I'd much rather use something like that. So I'm looking into getting a normal tripod but quite a good set of legs for it, and then just putting this head on, because this unscrews like every other tripod. So if I can whip this off. So that's just the head come off there. So you can attach that to a normal set of tripod legs and you're ready to go. So that's why I'm really happy with it. And this also can become a normal camera monopod, so it becomes a bit smaller and a bit lighter because this head's just made out of full metal. You can also take the feet off. I haven't actually figured out how to do this. I think mine's like been really tightened up, so I need to get some sort of Allen key to try and take that out. Yeah, so I'm really happy with it. It was quite expensive for what it is, but it's quite good because now if I can just buy a set of tripod legs which aren't too expensive. It tends to be the heads that are expensive, and now that I've got this with the correct quick plate, it should work really well for us. And from what I've seen, I mean, I'm not editing the Trotters Barbershop video yet. Brandon's doing it because he's on a flight. He's got quite a fairly long flight to where he's going on holiday. So he's editing on the plane, which he says he quite likes to do. It just keeps him busy. So he's doing that now, and I'm not sure when it's going to be done for Trotter, but it should be done fairly soon. Okay, so I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you have enjoyed it. I try to like put little things in just to make it that bit longer and a bit more like interactive, and just keep it going a bit. Sorry about a few hiccups. Do you know, I said I was trying to tell a story where you go somewhere, you come back and you show all of it. I didn't really do that on the way home from Craster. I just threw the GoPro in the bag, threw my camera in the bag and just cycled home, and then once I got home I caught up with the camera, but my GoPro was running quite low on battery and I only brought the one. But yeah, thank you for watching. I felt like this has been quite a good vlog as far as they go, but we just keep making them, and if there's people liking them and I'm enjoying making them, it's going to keep going. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that might be, but it is the summer holidays, so there might be some more.